When Saudi Arabia launched its e-invoicing mandate back in 2021, many businesses were caught off guard. But over time, with a smart-faced approach and a tight regulatory execution, it became one of the region's most effective tax digitalization initiatives. Now, the UAE is gearing up for its own e-invoicing mandate starting from July 2026. And there's good news. You don't have to start from scratch because Saudi's rollout has already shown us what actually works and what you have to avoid. Let's break it down into 5 proven insights UAE tax teams can apply right now. In Saudi Arabia, e-invoicing was rolled out in two phases. Phase 1, generate and store the digital invoices, where no integration was required. Phase 2, real-time system integration with ZATCA Tax and Customs Authority. However, in Phase 2, the rollout wasn't one size fits all. It was carried out in multiple waves, starting with businesses that had the highest reported revenue based on data from 2021, 2022, and 2023. Each wave had a specific go live date that is tied to the company's annual revenue threshold. While the additional waves for the lower revenue businesses are expected, ZATCA is expanding mandatory integration across the economy. Now, in the UAE, the government may adopt a similar strategy, or they could change the adoption process entirely. Be ready to adapt quickly to whatever comes next. We'll be here to support you when the requirements are instructed by the government. In Saudi, businesses could make do with their own solutions or methods, but in UAE, you must go through an accredited service provider, ASP, like Complyance. So choose wisely who will stand next to you on this journey. The right partner will help you navigate these changes seamlessly. Many Saudi businesses underestimated how complex system integration would be, especially when aligning with ERP logic with tax rules, validation schemas, and the invoice format. So here's a takeaway. Don't just ask, is our system ready? Instead ask, can we validate all the mandatory fields automatically? Does our data structure support real-time XML or UBL invoices? Will this integration scale to handle 1,000 plus invoices a day? I know this sounds very complex, and if you're not sure where to begin, join our community of tax and finance teams tackling these exact questions. We break it down step by step. In Saudi, every invoice had to pass detailed validations, and it needs to include the bat numbers, timestamps, QR codes, and digital signatures. So, if anything was missing or off, the invoice gets failed, and compliance risk grows. For UAE businesses, this lesson is clear. You need to prioritize data quality before go live. Start mapping your invoice fields now. Audit a few sample transactions and work backwards from what's required, not just from what you already collect. It is important that you follow the best practices and ensure you maintain clean invoice data standards to guarantee compliance and accuracy. By aligning with these standards, you'll be able to avoid issues during the audits and streamline your invoicing process. So it's simple to say that clean data in is equals to smooth compliance out. So, even with automation and integration, one thing never changes: people who make the systems work. In Saudi, companies that have invested in staff training early had fewer disruptions during go live. And they didn't just train the tax teams, they involved the finance, operations, IT, and even the external vendor. So, the UAE team should do the same. Because no matter how good your platform is, if your team doesn't understand what's changing, you'll hit bottlenecks fast. This is something most teams forget until it's too late. Saudi mandates digital archiving for up to 6 to 7 years. That means you need secure storage, easy retrieval for audits, time-stamped invoice records, tamper-proof formats. In UAE, you can expect similar long-term requirements, so think beyond just submission. Ask, how will we prove compliance 5 years from now? Compliance helps by securely storing e-invoices in the cloud in full compliance with the FTA guidelines. Our platform ensures that all the invoices are properly archived, easily accessible, and ready for audits or reporting. This allows you to maintain data integrity, comply with the tax regulations, and ensure smooth operations without disruption. Satya's rollout made real-time transparency and data integrity the standard, with features like cryptographic signatures, real-time validation, instant transmission to the tax authorities. This reduced fraud, enabled faster orders, and improved trust across the ecosystem. So the UAE is also following suit with a PEPAL-based Pi-corner model and similar cryptographic protections. So if you're preparing to go live, ask, is your system validating in real time? Are your invoices traceable? Can your audit team pull up proof with just one click? Every mandate comes with complexity, but here's the truth. You don't need to figure it all out at once. Just letting you know, we built a growing community of UAE tax teams, finance, and ERP professionals sharing how they're preparing, testing the integration, picking ASPs, and avoiding fried rails. If you want to drop in and ask questions, check out the link in the description down below. And if you're looking for a partner, we at Complyance have helped logistic leaders, manufacturing firms, and even multi-ERP enterprises implement e-invoicing without disrupting business as usual. Using our plug-and-play validation engine, bulk upload modules, real-time couple integration, and long-term archiving infrastructure. So whether you're just exploring or ready to move fast, we'd be happy to show you what's working across the region. So Saudi Arabia has shown that phased digital rollouts work when they're backed by strong systems, clean data, and empowered people. Now it's the UAE's turn. The question is, will you wait for the mandates to hit or use this window to get ahead? We are here to help.